Greetings. So I decided to do a video series that is not revolving around me teaching, but mostly just revolving around my personal path, kind of documenting my journey, my life journey, and what I'm doing in life, and how I got to this point, and what it is about my life experience that makes me feel like this is something I should be doing with my time, or that what I have to give is worth giving in this manner. Everyone has been through something. Everyone is good at something. Everyone has some sort of life experience or some sort of passion that they are enthusiastic about, or want to talk about, want to give of themselves, want to spend more time doing. And for me, the saying is that if you think about something every day, it's a passion. And specifically when it comes to doing a job or work or some sort of hobbies or whatever. And I think about teaching on a daily basis. I think about it on a sometimes hourly basis. Every time I go through something, I think, this would be great to turn into a lesson. I watch a movie and say, I could take this out of this film and create a neat presentation on this specific topic. So with that in mind, I decided a while ago that I needed to do this resilience coaching stuff. The term resilient living is kind of stolen from the resilience program in the Army. That was the first real opportunity I had to teach on a formal, regular basis and actually get paid to go and teach people. So I am a master resilience teacher through the United States Army. I went to the University of Pennsylvania it was a seminar, I guess you would call it, that was held, what was it, a week long, 2 weeks? I think it was a week, anyways, it doesn't matter. I think it was a week or 2 weeks long. I can't even remember at this point, but it was right outside University of Pennsylvania. We had a banquet hall in a hotel we stayed at. It was 2 weeks. Anyways, and Dr. Karen Rivich was one of the people that helped develop the resilience program through the Army. And I got to learn directly from her. She was the main facilitator at this conference, which was just awesome. She's one of my heroes. I absolutely love her. She's just so great. And it was because I had gone to the assistant training course that the Army put on that I went through this 3-day course and was like, oh my gosh, the Army's getting it. These are things and principles that I had learned by working in therapeutic youth facilities, learned in the missionary field, learned from just self-help books that I've read over the years. Just all sorts of things I'd done. It seemed like the Army was finally incorporating some of these principles into this resilience program. And it's funny because a lot of the people in the Army think that the resilience program is a byproduct, or is a byproduct of a weak generation or weaker soldiers coming in. And if these people were better vetted or were stronger willed or had more constitution when they came in, we would need to be doing this program. But to that I say, look at those among us in the military who were supposedly the elite. I've spent 19 years in special operations. From the day I joined the military, I've been working with Green Berets, with Navy SEALs, with Army Rangers, with paratroopers, with people that are the elite caliber soldiers in the United States military. Some of the finest people I've ever met have been those I served with in the military, and those people killed themselves. Just this past week, the actor that was in Miracle, one of the actors in the movie Miracle about the 1980 men's Olympic hockey team, he had been an actor for a while, got out of acting, became a Green Beret, and just this past week he killed himself. A couple weeks before that, another soldier, another Green Beret in the Special Forces, had killed himself. This happens all the time. Navy SEALs, Green Berets, Delta Force, SWAT team guys, whatever it is, those among us who a lot of us perceive as the most strong and macho and the most manly of all of us, who've gone through more training and more trials than most of us could ever handle, still kill themselves. So what is it about people in all different walks of life that causes them to kill themselves and to get to that point? And that's why I feel that teaching resilience or teaching healthy thinking skills or coping mechanisms, and you call it whatever you want to call it, teaching these things and teaching them is so vital to not only helping people have happy lives and be better husbands, fathers, employees, whatever it is. It keeps people alive. It keeps people here. and it stops people from committing suicide. One of my favorite poems is The Ambulance in the Valley. I won't do the whole thing right now. In fact, I'll link the video probably this next week or one of these next few days. There's a very good telling of it by John Denver that I really enjoy. And the basic principle is people keep falling down this hill, down this valley, and getting injured, and they say, well, let's put an ambulance down in the valley to pick those people up once they're hurt. And the idea is, well, if you put a fence at the top of this hill, people won't be falling down and you won't need the ambulance. So I feel that the resilience program or these type of principles are the things that will keep you from falling. Where once you begin falling down the hill, you're going into suicide prevention classes or alcohol recovery or substance abuse, these sort of programs, domestic abuse, anger management, these sort of programs. But if we can keep you from ever getting to that point, isn't that better? I mean, these are good programs. I would hate to get rid of suicide prevention classes, but gosh, it sure would be great if we could teach people how never to get to that point in the first place. And that's why I love doing what I do here. That's why I love doing what I do for the Army. And if it were my choice, which it is, I would be doing this full time. And this is my first step in my journey to teach full time, because I feel like I have gone through enough in my life. Many people have been through much worse than I have, but I've been through enough in my life with depression and self-doubt and suicidal ideations and things along these lines that I feel like I have something to give. And I've been blessed with the ability to speak and to be comfortable in front of crowds and to relate to people. And most importantly, I think, is to help people see how sincere I am and how much I care about them. So I've taken these and gone, hey, I'm flawed. I have a lot of these issues myself, and I hate seeing other people struggle with it. And I'm pretty good at teaching, so why don't I do this? A lot of these people we see, these motivational speakers, some of them just seems like they've all got it figured out. But a lot of them, I think what makes them the best is when you can look at their journey and say, they've been there. I know what it's like to be that person. I can relate to them. I can relate to their story. And I want to be the sort of person that you can listen to me and say, he gets it. He's not just reading a book, or he didn't just go to school for therapy, and now he's going to tell me how to live my life. I want to say, this is something that we're in together. The main reason, in addition to wanting to give back to other people, the main reason that I do what I do is because it's my antidepressant. The more I teach, and the more I train, and the more I give to other people, the better I feel about myself. It validates me. It helps me validate everything I've gone through. Because without the opportunity to give back, it seems like, gosh, all the crap I went through was just wasted. So for me, I want to be able to learn from it, become a better person, and then in turn give it to you, or to give it to someone who you love and who you care about. So anyways, that's the basic idea of why I'm doing what I'm doing. This will be just part one in documenting kind of why I'm getting into this and how I started my journey and what steps have led me to where I am now. Because you don't just wake up someday and decide, hey, you know what, I'm going to go make a Facebook page and make videos every day about resilience or whatever, and be narcissistic enough to think that people are actually going to listen to what I have to say. But I am to that point. Maybe I just am really narcissistic, and that's okay. At least I know I'm helping some people out there, even if I'm not helping everyone. I know I'm making a little bit of a difference, and at the end of the day, it helps me. It helps me want to be a better man. It helps me be happier, and it helps me remember when I'm not being my best and when I'm being a jerk and when I'm being frustrated and tired and stressed out and all these things, that I'm better than that I'm better than my emotions in the moment. And that's why I do this. And again, hopefully as you continue to watch these videos, you don't necessarily need to watch these documentary style videos about where I've come from, but as you watch my resilient videos, that it helps you to be a better person. It helps you to, even if you don't catch yourself before you fall into being a whatever, that you at least catch yourself and go, oh, I did this thing, and then you can adjust the next time around and get better the next time things like this happen. So again, this is part one in my documentary, or my vlog, whatever you want to call it, as to my journey into being a resilience coach. And if you stuck around this long, congratulations. It's 10 minutes of your life that you'll never get back. Enjoy and have a great day.